let's go back up to item
11.
number.
11.
11. We had voted to table, but we can change that. What we're going to do is to have approval to advertise the disposal of 5 Crown Victoria cars from the sheriff's office. And once those are advertised, then we can dispose of them.
We were wanting originally to scrap them, to get them out of there. And the plan was that, right now it's lined up that, and it could change, but at least we'll know we're gonna get one bid on them. Because we have someone that was agreeing to pay $400 a piece for them and allow TIG, Volunteer Fire Department, to use them for their extrication training. And then TIG would haul them back to him after they cut on them or whatever at no charge. And said then they would be gone, and the counties would still get their $400 a piece for them up front. So we wouldn't own them or have any liability while they were being used at the training class. So it's a good opportunity, but apparently we can't do it without running an ad for 2 weeks.
2 weeks for bid.
Because of the wording, the judge brought it to my attention and we looked at it again, then we looked up low emission and we have to have a plan of low emission, so we're not buying anything to replace them that, like an electric car or whatever, or that hydrogen fuel or whatever. We looked up low emission yesterday. And so the other way it is, you have to go out for bids, but you can order any of the property. This is how we've done a few things before. Order any of the property to be destroyed or otherwise disposed of as worthless if the Commissioners Court undertakes to sell that property and it's unable to do so because no bids are made.
Okay.
But if there is a bid, then they'll get them.
Yeah.
Said that, so we're good. All right.
So, I mean, he can either bid or not bid or whatever, because nobody's gonna bid, but probably, but.
Okay.
But if he does bid, then we'll have to dispose of them ourselves. So, anyway, that'll be fun. Is that agreeable with you, Sheriff?
Yes, I mean, they've been sitting there for like 2 previous sheriffs before me, so.
Right, okay, do we have a motion?
I'll make the motion.
What happened to the Hummer? What happened to the Hummer?
I think 1 or 2 of the Hummers were returned to the military base. They weren't ours anyway. There's 2 that are ours, but then there was some that were. It's one of those things we never should have got in the first place. I'm gonna just throw that out there. And so, but it's been a time trying to get those things returned because sometimes you got to go to different states and everything else. But this time we were able to deliver it up to about what Texarkana border or something like that. Fort Smith.
Are
So-
there any of those still sitting out there?
We have 2 that we actually own that have been turned over to us.
Okay.
So,
But they're not up here.
no.
Are they at the training center?
They're still the
You
training.
have them. Okay. Do we have a motion? Do we have a second? To dispose of the 5, to advertise, to dispose of the 5 Crown Victoria cars.
I'll make the motion.
All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Motion carried.
Can I, that white Blazer out there, that's the county's too. That thing's been sitting there longer than Crown Vics.
Does it run?
No,
Okay.
no, that's what Dickie Ray had when he worked here.
The white Ford Explorer.
Yeah,
Okay.
That-
Can we
that's-
add that to that list?
I think we can.
that is the county's vehicle. At some point it was purchased for Dickie Ray to.
Every time the water gets full of this, it's about that much water in it.
I thought that one that kind of sits sideways in the ditch there, I thought that was the one that was used up here at the courthouse for a while.
Well, it may have been, but Dickie Ray
It
was,
may have been when they first got it,
but Dickie Ray was the one driving it, I know it. at
but
one
I don't
time.
think we purchased that. I think it was
Seized.
seized.
Well, it's so old, I don't.
Okay, anyway, do we have a motion to go out for bids for the disposal of the
Black Ford Explorer.
white Ford Explorer.
I'll make a motion.
Second.
All in favor, aye? Motion carries. All right. Anything else? Any comments from Commissioners Court members?
My only deal is this, and we're good to go with this. Contract service agreement. Do we tweak on the language? Can we discuss that? Or,
You can just individually, if it's okay with you, you can tell me that, because we had already approved
Right.
to do it.
Right.
We just had one little change in the wording. If the wording is okay,
I'm
we're
good with
ready to
it.
see
I read it
it.
yesterday.
okay,
All right. And then, you can look at the other
Right.
agreements, and we will have those in on the, agenda. Well, I guess we have to leave them on the agenda if they're good with you. It's just a change in the wording on that. Okay, there's been a request that we close. I know the sheriff has said that the temperature is going up and it looks like the weather's going away. What's y'all's pleasure?
I think we're out, the roads aren't bad. And the temperature's supposed to go up this afternoon, so
I think for the safety of the people, I'd let them go on, they want to go on. Dam's falling every day, every minute.
Got 10 or 15 phone calls about trees across the road right now.
All right, we're gonna close then.
We're going, I'm not saying close
No,
now, I'm
we're
just
good.
saying, I gotta go, we're going.
Yeah. All right.
Good with it. Long as I can get make a motion to adjourn.
Well, we know, you guys and your men are just to be busy with trees, because they're down everywhere, so be safe, and we
Yeah.
appreciate you.
Okay. All right, and we'll call and tell everybody that we're closing.
Okay.
All right,
I
thank you.
need a second to adjourn.
But second.
All in favor, aye?
All right.